Like and subscribe right now, or else this will be in your bed tonight. r/AskReddit by Planet Reddit. You wake up in a room full of people. If you can make everyone hate you in less than 30 minutes, you win $10 million. What do? I'd tell them that I am a researcher responsible for a social experiment. They have all been selected as representing average people with no particular talent or interest. They are to stay locked into the room with nothing to do until I decide the experiment is ended. On average, this takes 48 or more. Even better, you have been selected based on your low mental capacities and lack of talent or skill. It might work, but some people might have a don't kill the messenger attitude. Or they agree it's one of their weaknesses. I'd tell them I'm about to get $10 million and then go on to describe how I'd spend it. Bonus points if you specifically ask people how they're struggling financially, and then target your responses to their struggles. Your mother needs $100,000 for life-saving surgery? Bro, that's how much I'm spending on a car. And I don't even know how to drive. Bro, your mother must be lazy as shit then. She should have worked harder to not be such a drain on our resources. I guess it's finally time to be myself. Yes. Finally. My unfiltered personality once almost got me thrown off a bridge by an angry mob when I was a kid. Turns out being stubborn, pedantic, self-righteous, and deeply sarcastic is not a winning combination of personality traits. Who knew? Does everyone else have the same goal? If so, go around hugging everyone. Oh, that's very sneaky and clever. I think we have a winner. This takes the cake. Or the money if you are literal. I'd shit and piss everywhere. Some people get into that. Yeah. But once you identify them, all you have to do is run over there and hit them a few times. I'd yell, "Damn, Daniel, I'm Pickle Rick," in my best Austin Powers voice. Do a dab and actively use fidget spinners. Everybody do the dab. I'm going to need a microwave and some fish. My grandma used to get tripe from the pet shop and microwave it for her dog's dinner. You think fish is bad? Wait till you smell that shit. Took her about 2 months, until one of us actually read the packet, to learn it didn't need to be microwaved. Why in God's name is she microwaving tripe? How did that not melt into a puddle of meat goo? I don't like Trump. Right wing gets upset because he isn't racist enough. Left wing gets upset. What about the middle? And people who don't care about politics? The people in the middle are just upset by default, and the people who don't care are upset simply because it was brought up. Start pooping and bat the turds back and forth like a rhino with the Wi-Fi router you just unplugged. People wouldn't even mention the poop. They would just comment on the loss of Wi-Fi. Get it to allow them to connect. But slow speeds to FB, Twitter, Snapchat and Instagram. Or keep rebooting their connection and block out any 3G/4G signal so they will have no connection. Then keep increasing the temperature of the room. I'd run around the room kicking everyone in the balls while I shit and piss everywhere. Some people are oddly really into that. I'm willing to take the risk. Eat loudly. If I were one of the 30 people, this would work. Looks like it's time to break out my joke collection. I think an embodiment of claptrap would suffice perfectly to get everyone in the room to hate you. Just start talking with no intention to stop. State and restate the obvious. And make overly stupid jokes continuously until the time is up. Use the N-word. A lot. Even when the race of the characters has nothing to do with the punchline. I'd ask them to pretend like they hate me for $100 each. Assuming there's 1,000 people in the room. I'd still make $9,900,000. Then don't give them the money and they will really hate you. Promise if they last 20 minutes you will give them money. Then spend the last 10 minutes telling them you are keeping their share and they get none. People tend to get really mad when they lose something they never had 1 hour ago. If the room of people are Redditors, then I would go with I hate Rick and Morty, and don't even get me started on It's Always Sunny. Yeah, but saying I hate Rick and Morty has become such a circular jerk that half of the room would probably agree with you. I always skip to intro of BoJack. Trump and Hillary are both great. I thought the new Ghostbusters film was exactly as good as the original. Lol, this will do it. Step 1. Gather materials. Bowl. Cereal box. Milk container. Step 2. Open milk container. Step 3. Pour milk into bowl until milk is about halfway up sides of bowl. Step 4. Close milk container. Step 5. Open cereal box. Step 6. Pour cereal into bowl so a few pieces of cereal fall out of the bowl. Step 7. Ignore pieces of cereal that fell out of the bowl. Step 8. Close cereal box. Step 9. Profit. I like that you didn't tuck the bag in to keep it from getting stale. That's what did it for me. HR. I was actually thinking open and close the box and bag. But in my comment there is no bag. So I guess I took it out earlier. Does that work? I offer them cold beverages. Only they aren't cold. How dare you crack open a warm one with the boys. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves and this is how it goes. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves and this is how it goes. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves and this is how it goes. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves and this is how it goes. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves and this is how it goes. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves and this is how it goes. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves and this is how it goes. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves and this is how it goes. Dear God, you just gave me a flashback of grade 6. Sitting on the school bus for a field trip when a chorus of this song breaks out. Shudders. Or this is the song that doesn't end. Oh, it goes on and on my free end. Some people started singing it not knowing what it was, but they'll keep on singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Oh, it goes on and on my free end. Some people started singing it not knowing what it was, but they'll keep on singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Oh, it goes on and on my free end. Some people started singing it not knowing what it was, but they'll keep on singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Oh, it goes on and on my free end. Some people started singing it not knowing what it was, but they'll keep on singing it forever just because this the song that doesn't end. For the whole 30 minutes. I'll be rich. The only thing Hitler got wrong was inspiring all these neo-Nazi duckwits. Hopefully that's a wide enough spread to cover everyone in the room. You never mentioned the size of the room. I will assume it's a really small room which can fit no more than 10 people. And 30 minutes is more than enough time to make them all hate you. Just beach slap everyone and then make really bad puns. Make up confession about child molestation and rape. You probably started to dislike me just for mentioning it. This. Also walk around the room creeping on the girls and telling them how I'd like to rape them and make babies and rape those. But in that way that implies they should be into it. Especially go up to anyone who looks partnered. Talk glibly about how much I dislike dudes who act just like I am with zero self-awareness. Dismiss anyone disagreeing with me as whatever stereotype they vaguely look like. Insult gay people. The country. Imply everyone in the room is stupid. Talk over everyone. Note. I really doubt I'd be able to make myself do it for any amount of money. It's ducked up just to say. I would have sympathy myself. If you bragged about it, however. I wouldn't. I smoke, so. By odds. There's 2/3 of the room. The rest I could probably just look at them and come up with something quick. Put your cig out on them. Disconnect the Wi-Fi. I already hate you. Let me tell you guys a little something about Cutco knives. Real talk, I'd pretend to be a pedophile. Like explicitly describe how I ducked a 10-year-old or something. Kind of extreme, but for 10 million. Or pretend to be ISIS or something. 30 minutes? I just need 30 seconds. Talk about how the victims in Las Vegas deserve it. Oh. So you're that CBS exec. Pizza is nothing without pineapple. That'll get half of them started. Then I'll follow up with I don't like bacon or cheese. Then if there's one person left I'll insult vegans. That ought to do it. For the record, I'm ambivalent about pineapple on pizza. I'll eat it but I probably wouldn't order it. And I love both bacon and cheese. I quite enjoy gammon steak topped with cheese and pineapple. I should go get some dinner. I don't know. I wouldn't hate you if I was in the room with you. I'd only be a little salty. Shit my pants. Then sit on every flat surface in the room. While trying to hit on everyone, male and female, using the most obnoxious pickup lines I know. Okay. I'll just give you a couple more reasons to why I think the moon landings were faked. And don't even get me started on 9/11. I would talk to you though. Not like you or hate you. But I would be entertained. I used to live with a guy who was into the whole 9/11 was planned shit. Physics and reality don't matter to them. It drove me insane whenever we would get into it. Buildings don't collapse in free fall. Yes, they ducking do. When load-bearing structures are suddenly supporting hundreds of times the weight they were intended to withstand, they will fail. Instantly. And then all the weight falls, at 8 ms/sec, to the next load-bearing structure which will also instantly fail. Repeat until there is no more building. Also, if you start a fire inside a glass and metal box, it will get hotter than the burning fuel because heat doesn't just magically ducking disappear into the void. I would bring my clarinet and play it wrong to make it constantly squeal. Wait, we get props? Can I bring a Hitler costume and a gas mask? And a shower head? Just be myself, Mayo. I think it's working. Do you feel richer? IT's working. IT's working. Who wants to hear the good news about our Lord and Savior Xenu? Hitler did nothing wrong. Edit. You know this, and the amount of upvotes would look pretty messed up if it's taken out of context. Hitler did one thing wrong, he lost. Edit. Today's my cake day? Duck. Kill all but one of them. Make sure that last person wasn't there alone. Like I killed their kid or so or something. Boom. Now everybody in the room hates me. Or is dead. But they don't count. Run around whipping and dabbing and singing it's everyday bro. Telling them that I will become rich if all of you are happy here. Unprovoked physical aggression. Start a fight with the weakest one there. Fight the people who try to stop me and don't stop yelling how I hate race X and how all race X are Y S. The rest of y'all ain't trying hard enough. Just pull out all the racial slurs you can. That'll work in less than 10 minutes. Hey guys, I'm going to describe my dream from last night in vivid detail and then go on to interpret the meaning. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for 3 videos a day.